back on the Morning Brew with Friends. We got Gabe Baca and Dana Kohler here, and you guys are developers of CardCloud, which sounds pretty cool. But I want to pick your brain for something else. Dana's kind of a serial entrepreneur, and you've got another business in town, the Cactus Brewery.
Yes, sir.
Which some people call Cactus Brewery, which you started in Bernalillo, and now you have your first tap room.
Yes.
In Nob Hill.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I didn't realize, we were talking about this, I didn't realize it, but the giant chili drop that a lot of us saw photos of and heard about on New Year's Eve was at this guy's place.
Yeah.
I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, we like that. It really turned out. It was very fun. Yeah.
That's cool, because it's the old, and your new tap room is in the spot that the old Bailey's on the Beach was on, right?
Correct, yeah.
Right.
And Monte Vista and Girard and Central, you know, they all kind of come together
right
there. And so we have, it's a 3-story building actually, which it doesn't look like it when you first glance at it, but you know, it's a tall building. And so we have 2 spaces on the bottom floor, and then there's a rooftop patio.
Which is going to be great this summer.
Gorgeous, yeah, it's so fun.
It's
definitely one of the
really
best views in the town.
Great. And you see the food there too? Mm-hmm.
Yep, same menu as Bernalillo. So we got the gourmet pizzas, we have some game sausages and dogs and things like that. So full menu.
That sounds like a plan. I'll have to go with the buddies and go check it out.
Yeah, please do.
We love going out to the one in Bernalillo, so it'll be great.
Yeah,
but CardCloud is your new thing.
Yes, yeah.
And remind me of how this works. I know we've talked about it before, but remind me.
Yeah, so it's a conception that we've had for like 4 or 5 years, and luckily with Gabe, we're actually making it a reality now. And it's downloadable, it's free, it's available right now.
iPhone and Android.
Android, yeah. And basically what it does, I mean, it's so simplistic, it almost seems like it should have been out there already, you know?
Yes, one of those like, why didn't someone think of this idea?
Exactly, yeah. So it's an improved contact list. And essentially, what you're able to do is you're able to fill out an entire profile of information. And then it makes it just very easy for you to exchange information with somebody else. So if 2 people at CardCloud...
So wait, hold on. Is that your real cell phone number there?
That is.
Okay, you can call him.
Give me a call. I'll probably answer Cactus Brewery, not CardCloud. But we run them both, you know? Yeah, I know. I was trying to be very careful about how we did send photos over.
Right, you didn't just sending your mom's cards. You know?
Right, exactly. But what's great about it is
that looks very similar to the contacts that I use in my phone now.
So the difference is that when we exchange information, you'll forever have my information. So if I update my profile, it's automatically going to update your phone and everybody else.
Cloud.
Yeah. So I mean,
is that hard to program?
I mean, it takes time. I mean, yeah, you have to. The family definitely has to understand the amount of time, you know. So thankfully for my wife and kids,
putting up with this project.
Yeah, and so I mean, CardCloud is an app. So say for example, you lose your phone. And one thing, what's the first thing you do? You probably go through and be like, I have a new number.
I close my Facebook, I close my Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, you probably go and you figure out, all right, who am I going to give my new information to?
Right.
So it's either an email, it's a text, maybe a call. So through this app, if everyone is using this app, all you do is you change your own information. Automatically, everyone has that information.
Oh, so if I update my own phone, everybody else.
Yeah, so all your contacts would automatically get that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it's all real time too. So as soon as you change it, everyone gets it automatically.
Do they have to have the app on their phone too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for it to work.
Everybody with the app.
Yeah, more people on the app, the better it becomes.
That's cool. How many users do you have now then?
It's building, you know, we just released it, so that's a very good question. But funny enough, you know, we're getting a lot of international downloads, like places like Brazil.
Brazil's huge.
Like, I know. Yeah, so when we first released it, so these are the small improvements that we have to make, right? When we first released it, you can only use basically a United States phone number. And then people were asking, hey, we want to download this in Brazil, and I think there was one in Italy.
Italy,
and you had to add like accent marks and all that stuff.
Yeah, so we immediately added those country codes, put that in place, and then people were able to start downloading it. So we're definitely, you know, making improvements as quickly as we can, because the demand is starting to grow once people realize what the functionality is.
Cool.
You know, again, when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, it's like a normal contact list. Well, we wanted it simplistic and easy looking, so it's familiar. But the functionality really, instead of just having like, you know, 200 to 300 people in your phone, now you can actually host millions of people in your phone, literally, and and not feel overwhelmed by it. You know, it's very organized, very
And it's all in the cloud, so
clear.
it doesn't suck up your own bandwidth too much.
Exactly. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't use any of your memory or anything like that. You know, it's very, very small amounts.
That's cool. So how do you guys make money on this? I mean, just start a company like this and give this thing away for free because out of the goodness of your hearts, right?
Well, we do want to make a difference. That's for sure.
But is there a monetization strategy on this? Is there a...
Yeah, we've actually interviewed multiple people that are very experienced in the industry, and honestly, what their response is do not worry about monetization at this point. Come out with the functionality, make it work, get the downloads, and monetization comes. But even with that, we do have a backup plan that this actually does replace SMS marketing. I'm not too, like some people are not familiar with that term, but it's basically just text message marketing.
I get a lot of those text messages on my phone.
Yeah. So this has the opportunity to simplify that in the next versions if we need to go that route and monetize it ourselves. But in all honesty, even though we love this app and what its functionality does, and we both put a lot of time into it, our goal ultimately is to eventually sell it to a larger company that can actually take it to where it deserves to go. Somebody that has resources to really make it as big as it can be, because we just know that that's the best thing for this particular company.
Right. So how large do you think this thing can get? You think this is the thing that everybody with an iPhone will get, or do you think this is the kind of thing that will kind of a slow build? I mean, where do you...
Well, obviously our goal is to make it big. I mean, we're both proud of it. And I think long term, definitely this is something where a company like Google or Apple would actually come and see a value in this piece of technology and this idea. So yeah, long term, I think it could be pretty big.
Cool. Well, we had Lisa on a few minutes ago from FatPipe, and she's part of this whole startup scene and working with a lot of tech people. Are you guys seeing, as tech guys, that there is a lot more support for these kinds of things? That you guys find that it's easier to find developers, easier to find people with ideas now than it ever has been, or is it still a struggle?
I would say for myself, it's been a struggle. I mean, Gabe's more immersed in the industry, but I could tell you, before finding Gabe, I lost an incredible amount of investment to trying to find the right programmer. And then the amazing thing is once you find the right person, it's like the difference is night and day. I mean, he produced something that that we've been like trying to figure out for years and years.
It's been in your head for a long time.
Right, and so, I don't know, I think there's a lot available, but I think you have to be very particular about the people you work with. In my personal, experience recently. So
one more question on CardCloud. So say like my buddy gets Bill Gates' phone number, and he puts that in his phone. Does that mean everybody gets Bill Gates' phone number?
No. It's think of Facebook. Whenever you do like a friend request, it's kind of like I'm your friend. You're part of my contact list. Our information is now synced. Yeah.
Okay.
So if Bill Gates figures out, everyone has my number, he could just,
unsubscribe to those people.
Unsubscribe and exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a security thing. You'll accept people and just
so
like you accept
a
friend request on Facebook.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool. Yeah. We'll be back in a couple of seconds in the Morning Brew with friends, and we got our friends from Tender Love. The dancers getting ready backstage?
They are.
That would be great. I think we're going to have a performance in just a couple of seconds in the Morning Brew.